Okay, so the next stage is to actually apply the base products, so the foundation and blusher. I'm going to be using my airbrush. The reason I use an airbrush is it atomises the foundation into really tiny particles, so when they land on the skin it will give a very, very flawless finish, but it will feel weightless for the wearer. So a lot of my brides want a natural look, but they don't want to feel like they're wearing a lot of makeup or very heavy makeup, and this really will help to make the skin feel very natural and not very heavy to wear. So the foundation I'm going to use this morning is the Airbase range of airbrush makeup. The reason I'm using this is it's a silicone based high definition foundation, so it will last up to 24 hours on the skin, so it has got amazing durability. It won't clog the pores and it will feel really weightless for the wearer to use. So what I will do in a moment is just pop a couple of drops into the actual air gun, which is here, turn my compressor on and then atomise the foundation onto the skin. Okay, so I'm just going to turn the compressor on, and this will just make a little bit of noise as I turn it on. And what I'm going to do is just make sure that the airbrush foundation is coming through okay, so I'll just test that on a little bit of tissue paper, and then I'll gradually introduce it onto the skin. So Abbie, if you just wouldn't mind closing your eyes. What I'm going to do is just going to deal with any little minor blemishes, first of all, working that as you would do a concealer. And then I will airbrush over the top, keeping the airbrush moving in nice circular movements so we're not concentrating too much of the product in any one area. And for the wearer, this will just feel like a cool breeze on the skin. It won't feel like any product is actually landing on the skin. It's quite cooling actually and quite relaxing for a lot of people. How does that feel, okay? I'm just going to take it just under the jawline, not too far down the neck. And a little bit more onto the chin area. I'm just going to leave it for a few seconds to settle on the skin. It is advisable not to touch the skin for a few moments because it will help the foundation to set, and then it will become smudge proof and last up to 24 hours. So what I've done is I've just taken out all of the excess foundation from the air gun, and I'm now going to apply a couple of drops of the pink blusher into the airbrush. And again, I just need to turn the airbrush on. And I'm just going to make sure that that's coming through at the right intensity for me. So I'm just going to spray onto my clean tissue, and I can start to see the pink coming through onto the tissue, which means we're able to use that now onto the skin. So Abbie, again, if you just close your eyes for me, this will just feel like a cool breeze. Just smile for me. I'm just going to apply this onto the apples of the cheeks. So again, the benefit of using the airbrush, it's going to actually apply and blend it all in one step for you. It will give a very, very flawless finish, very natural finish. Coming around to the other side, just smile again. And you can again build the depth of colour up to what your desired look would be. And if you needed to, if you wanted to just blend a little bit more, just using your base of your foundation brush, just pat gently against the skin, and that will just help to blend it if maybe you've applied a little bit too much in any particular area. So just go over that a little bit more, just once more. I do like my blusher, so I do like it to look, fairly strong, particularly for brides as well. Under the camera lights, it's important that you don't use too little makeup so that, it doesn't get washed out on camera.